Well, this was a welcome sight for all of Canada. Alphonso Davies finally landing in Qatar and joining the team. The Bayern Munich star missing the start of Canada's camp with a hamstring injury. It's unknown if he'll join his teammates on the pitch for practice on Saturday, while his status for the team's first game against Belgium on Wednesday is still up in the air. But good to see Alphonso Davies with the team. So, as we approach the opening game for Canada against Belgium, we thought it was about time, after seeing that game yesterday, to get these guys to give their opinions on who should be in the starting 11 for John Herdman's side against Belgium. It's not who they think John Herdman will play, it's who they think should play in this game. So by virtue of the fact that he didn't play for Canada, he was only an assistant coach, Stevie will go last. By virtue of appearances, Jules second all time, 89 appearances. He's going to go first with Toss second with his 61 caps. So Jules, you've got a bit of a surprise here, because if it was you, you'd be playing Alphonso Davies further back than he is currently with John Herdman's squad.
But why is that a surprise? I mean, that's where he plays at Bayern Munich and one of the biggest clubs in the world, and he's considered to be one of the best, if not the best, left back coming into this tournament. So I would love to see Alphonso Davies play on the left side. And, you know, Sadim Adekugbe obviously has done really well filling in that position, but if you want your best 11 on the pitch against Belgium, you want Alphonso Davies on the left side, and obviously Junior Hoilett would be the guy to fill in for him higher up the pitch. I mean, he definitely is a #1 starter for me. I mean, the performance he's had against Japan and what he's done, that solidifies that spot for Junior Hoilett. But Alphonso Davies on that left side, you could create so many problems, as you saw against Egypt. And I think that's those are the openings that we could take advantage of against Belgium, when you have Alphonso Davies going up and down, giving him the green light. Junior Hoilett, more of that inverted left winger, tucking in the middle as he does, a little bit freedom in the attack. You know, I think this could cause all types of danger, and especially Richie Laryea on the right side. I mean, that's another option, and his performance against Japan was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, right. Sorry, Toss. I was just going to say, certainly his best position. I don't think any of us would disagree that left wing back is Alphonso Davies' best position. I don't see him playing there, but he's definitely more effective from that area, Toss.
Yeah, I agree. And with the rotation, he gets in positions where he's more comfortable defending, and that's what they're going to need to do against Belgium, Croatia. So I like that. I like that, Jules. I like him in his natural position.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, Tosh, you have Alphonso Davies on that left side as well. We should say everybody on the panel will have Bojan, Johnston, Vittoria, Miller, yes, Hutchinson and Eustáquio. It's about where everybody else fits in around them. And while Jules was Richie Laryea on that right side, you've got Buchanan there. And Jules didn't even have Kyle Larin in his side, Toss.
Blasphemy. Yeah, you know, this is my lineup, and what I like about it is because in the Japan game, you've seen how they rotated. They went from a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3 to a 4-4-2. Atiba dropping into the back line, which causes overloads on the wide areas. It gets guys like Larin into the box when you overload on the left or the right, and then you get Davies in the box when you overload on that side. So Davies can still get in the attack, still get numbers in the box, and this is my favorite lineup. I think this will be the one they should go with.
Yeah, pretty good lineup. I think there's obviously a lot of quality in it, Toss. I think Larin is someone that should start the game. I think it for a number of reasons. I think that his ability to hold the ball up, he also has the ability to slow the game down. Now, I'm thinking about this, guys, over 95 minutes, and I'm thinking that, we want to play the game slow in the first 60 minutes, and then we want pace to come into the match at the latter stages. So I'm keeping...
this is why he's trying to justify Tajon Buchanan, a Champions League starter, not being in the lineup.
Because we want pace, and what we want to do is frustrate Belgium. Canada do not want to go a goal behind early in this match. That would be disastrous for them. Frustrate them and try and slow it down, and then bring on some firepower towards the end to maybe win the game if it's level at that point. I think Laryea's proved coming off the bench he can be very dynamic, he can do something very special. Buchanan's the same, and I don't think he had a great match against Japan, but I do think that he can be very impactful off the substitutes bench, and Larin just has that ability to just hold the ball up, bring people into play, really subtle little things. It's nothing against this young lad. I think he's a brilliant player, but I'm wondering how he can be most effective for Canada in the opening match. So I've got him coming off the bench, but some quality players look and to pick from. It's a hard choice for John Herdman. This is what shows it, isn't it?
Especially because of the form of someone like Junior Hoilett, who, as almost played his way into the starting 11 instead of someone like Tajon Buchanan.
He's got to play. Junior Hoylett has to play. His delivery from set plays, the peak condition that he's in is sensational. He's never been in this condition in his life. He can get up and down. Defensively, he's more than capable. He can play the inside forward role. He can play wing back. If you want to convert to a 4 at the back, Junior Hoylett can go on the left side of the four-man midfield. He can go on the right side. He is so flexible, and the form that he's in, Jules, I think we obviously all believe he should be in the team. I've got him in that wing-back role just so that I can get Larin in the team because, like I mentioned, I do think that he's going to be critical against a team like Belgium.
Yeah, it's impossible to imagine a guy like Junior Hoylett on the bench. I mean, he's one of the few players that have played 100-plus games in the top 5 leagues in the world, and you want that experience as well, and you could see how well he's matured, and that's why, I mean, I have him higher up at the pitch, and he's just very comfortable getting in between the lines and causing problems for back lines, and I just love the fact that, you know, Hoylett, as he gets older, he becomes more effective in that team, and you know, I wish I had more time as a player with him on the national team because I'm pretty sure he would kept me around and give me more caps, right?
Kind of late, huh?
Just the one point to make. We looked at the fact that everybody has that core that is the same, and it's fitting the other players around them. Some of Canada's most effective attacking players, the world-class talent that they've got. What do you do with a Davies or a Buchanan or a Larin or a David? But that core is the same. That back line, those two sitting in front. Eustáquio, we hope, will be fit. Atiba Hutchinson. Yesterday, it looks like he's going to be fit. The question is, Jules, how fit and how long can he go?
Yeah, I think you could see Atiba Hutchinson in terms of his IQ. There's nothing like it on the pitch, and that's what you need. You need that experience. You need the way he is able to adapt under pressure, and you could see how the game was able to calm down after the team had gone down 1-0. He still was in control. He still set the tempo and got the boys comfortable to play football. And the moment they got, you know, playing, then you could see, okay, we had something going for us, and that's what Atiba's there for. Do you need him for the 90 minutes? Of course you would, but is it possible? I don't think he could play the 90 minutes in any game. You just need him maybe for the first hour at least, and you could see he's showing that fitness right now, and if we could get him for the first hour of all the games, Stevie, I think that's enough we need for this team to at least get off on the front foot in any match, whether it's Belgium, Croatia, or Morocco.
Yeah, and if he's playing the hour and things are going really well, John Herdman might be tempted to make him go longer, play him that little bit longer, and I think that would be a big mistake. That's the moment where you just get him off the field regardless. You have the game plan, you think about the substitute that's going to come in a few different scenarios, and you keep him for that second game, because I really believe he has to start every game, guys. As long as he's in the right shape, he needs to start every single game in the group stage if Canada are going to be successful.
Yeah, his leadership is so important to this group. You know, get him on the field to start games, let the game settle, and then bring on those guns like you have Buchanan coming off the bench.
Well, 3 different lineups from 3 different analysts. We'll see a prize maybe for whoever gets closest to John Herdman's starting 11. Even bigger prize if you get it actually right for this game against Belgium. 2 o'clock Eastern Time, 11 Pacific on November 23rd. It's just on Wednesday. Croatia-Canada the following Sunday, and then the Morocco game is on December 1st. All matches live, of course, throughout the World Cup on TSN and CTV.